It all started at Boise State University. If you would have asked me while I was a student, I probably would have told you I would have been an attorney. As it turns out, I am an individual participating in how our community grows and evolves over time. I was born and raised in the city of Boise and grew up a Boise State fan, so I knew that I was very interested in attending Boise State University. I loved the athletics, I loved the research, I loved the urban campus, being a part of the larger community, and so that encouraged me to stay and continue my graduate study here. I started as a transportation planner at the Ada County Highway District and moved over to the City of Boise, where I focused on architectural design and city design, and then moved over to long-range planning, where I've had the opportunity to help design our modern zoning code and work with some of our long-range planning for the city's growth.
You know, she's been remarkably consistent throughout the years. She works hard and she comes to work with just very well-considered opinions. And she's very good at taking in that information, synthesizing it, and applying it to very practical, on-the-ground projects. She's very, like I said, detail-oriented, which has served her well in this type of work that we do.
Most recently, I worked with Andrea with the City of Boise on the rewrite of the zoning code. I think one of her great strengths is communication. She has this ability to communicate very complex ideas and concepts and regulations. I've seen her in all sorts of different situations with neighborhoods that weren't very pleased with the direction the code was taking, and she was always very patient, very understanding, empathy, lots of empathy for the person and their opinions. There's a good reason the city has not updated their zoning code in 50 years, and that's because it is a huge project. And she just took it on. It's a huge accomplishment, and it's a tremendous legacy for the city for the future.
When she does something, she does it fully, 100%. She puts her head down, does the work every day. I would describe her as calm and focused and detail-oriented and fun to have a beer with.
Boise is certainly growing, and so is Boise State University. As an urban planner, I've gotten the opportunity to work on a number of buildings throughout the city of Boise, including the downtown core and the Boise State University campus. I was given the opportunity to work on the building of fine arts, as well as the business and economics building located on Capitol Boulevard. When I started at Boise State, it was kind of a quaint city college, and we have grown into this robust regional powerhouse with research and public service and so many wonderful people coming out of Boise State University. Preserving the heart of Boise is extremely difficult, but it's a valuable and rewarding experience.